All right, today is the 28th of April, 2010. We have Ben. See the video camera in front of the control stick down there? Yep. Got to wave at the camera, let everybody know who you are, everybody. Ben, everybody. We also have John sitting in the back seat of this 1945 North American build SNJ-6. It's also known as the T-6 Texan, or the Harvard. This aircraft was used as an advanced trainer during World War II, more specifically an advanced fighter trainer. Like we were just talking about, it was the last step a cadet would take during their training process before they went on to fly. The single-seat fighters like a P-51, Spitfire, Corsair, Hellcat, Wildcat, what have you. It taught them how to be a fighter pilot. It carried 2 guns, 30 caliber machine guns. It dropped bombs. It landed on aircraft carriers. It does everything the fighters do. It just does it about 80 to 100 miles an hour slower and about a third the operating cost. The particular airplane we're sitting in built May of 1945, as are all 3 of the airplanes we operate at Warbird Adventures, and all started their lives with the U.S. Navy at Pensacola Naval Air Station, and was with the U.S. Navy till mid to late 50s before the type was finally withdrawn from service. Today we're going out for a 15-minute flight out of Kissimmee, Florida. Looking pretty good for it. Temps are up. Watch your legs. I'm bringing the stick back. I'm going to wiggle the rudder pedals. Want to make sure the tail wheel steering is engaged, and it is. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Let's get out of here.
Alpha closed in between taxiways Bravo and Echo. Use cluster bird activity on and around the airport. Device controls, you have Yankee. Kissimmee Airport information, Yankee time 1550 Zulu. Wind 150 at 8. Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 29er, dew point 22. Altimeter 290 east. Expect visual approach, landing and departing runway 15. Donut field advisories, runway 624 closed. Text.
Ground Texan 2, taxi Yankee.
Texan 2, runway 15.
15, Texan 2. Speaking of World War II fighters, you got one in the run-up area right there. P-51 Mustang. Actually, it's a TF-51D Mustang, 2-seat dual-control Mustang. Wow. Belongs to Stallion 51. They operate it out of here. They actually operate 3 of those. And for $3,400, you can go up for an hour. No kidding. Yeah.
Ground citation 70 Kilo Whiskey, going to signature.
0 Kilo Whiskey, turn left on Alpha, right on Echo.
Alpha Echo.
So we're going to pull over to the side here where they were at. We're going to do our run-up. Same thing you do in a 150 or 152. Got to check our mags. We have a constant speed propeller or variable pitch propeller, so we're going to check that. And then we'll cycle it once, make sure it's working good. It should be. And then we'll do a before take. We'll check the mags and do our before takeoff checklist. Right now, I'm going to unlock the tail wheel. It's now full cast ring. I'll leave it like this. You'll see the Mustang go taking off here. Built by the same company as this airplane, North American. They have the same rudder pedals, actually. Only that has about 1,000 more horsepower. Okay, go ahead and slide that canopy forward. Time for the run up here. Good, alright, so we'll take it up to about 1,600 RPM. We're going to cycle the prop once for a 200 RPM drop, increase engine manifold pressure, fluctuation oil pressure, no oil on the windshield. Now we're going to go to 2,000 RPM for the magneto check. Left mag is good. Back to both. Right magneto. That's good. Back to both. Temperatures and pressures looking good.
Turn left next, taxiway on Golf across 62.
Bring the power back to idle.
Alright,
Watch the legs, control check time. Stick's going to move around all over the place. Looking out of the wings, I'll make sure the ailerons are working like they're supposed to. Elevator behind us and the rudder. Flaps are up, trim is set. Right fuel tank is selected. Proper mixture, full forward mags to both. Altimeter set. Transponder on, radio is set. Check, primer in and lock. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it.
Skycatcher. 5 Echo Whiskey, Roger. He's over the approach lights now. Making a short approach. There's plenty of space and there's plenty good enough. Runway 15, clear to land. 15, clear to land. We're slowing it up as well. Thanks.
We're going to be here for a couple of minutes. You can bring that canopy back if you want. We got this guy landing plus some fast moving guy on final approach. Tower Texan 2 ready 15 straight out 15.
Texan 2, Kissimmee Tower, hold short runway 15.
Hold short 15 Texan 2.
Skycatcher 054, turn left next taxiway, remain this frequency, taxi runway 15 via Alpha.
Left turn, taxi back to 15 with you, Skycatcher 52054.
Maybe it. No, I'm just gonna make it sit here. Okay. Where do you fly out of?
Rochester, New York.
Okay. But when did you start flying?
2010.
Okay.
Yeah, I went pretty slow through my training.
That's alright. How often do you get up?
I try to get up, at least once a month.
Okay. That's good, that's good. It's a start. Hey.
Texan 2, runway 15, clear takeoff, on course is approved.
Texan 2. Alright, we're going to keep it rolling. Final approach is clear, runway is clear. We're going to take it up to 36 inches of manifold pressure, 2,250 RPM. That'll be 600 horsepower coming off that Pratt & Whitney engine up there.
Kissimmee Tower, Skycatcher 52054 is holding short 15, ready for departure.
Skycatcher 52054, roger, make right, close traffic, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Right, close traffic, runway 15,
And we're in
clear
the
for
air.
takeoff, Skycatcher 52054.
Oh, this is so cool. One more little power reduction here. Alright, Ben, right hand on the control stick, toes on the bottom of the pedals. Alright, if you're looking outside, just hold this attitude next to the horizon out there and we'll do a nice cruise climb on up. Alright. Once we hit this lake up front of us, we're going to do a slight right turn. We're going to follow the shoreline.
Okay.
Now, you can raise the nose a little bit if you want. Right about there is good. Pretty nice flying airplane.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll do a right turn, nice and gentle. There you go. And we'll go straight ahead.
Man, you weren't kidding about that throw, were you?
No, not at all. It surprised me the first time I flew this airplane last week. I'm just kidding. It's, I actually have about 3,000 hours in these airplanes. Wow. So, but the very first time I flew was 2001, when I first came to work for this company, the first time. And, yeah, I hopped in the airplane, and I was expecting probably what you were thinking, too, that this was just going to be a real heavy airplane, you need two hands or something. I was very, very surprised at just how light on the controls it really is.
Yeah.
After a few thousand hours and 13 years of flying, this 14 years of on and off of flying the airplane, it still ranks as one of my favorites. All right, let's try a left turn. A little more rudder in the turns. Not quite that much. About half that. There you go. And we'll go straight ahead. Nice. All right, this is Florida. really, really flat, right? Yeah. And a lot of water around here, a lot of lakes. All the trees, you see if you look off the right, there's all that kind of forest-looking area over there. That's all under about 2 feet of water. Wow. All right, we're going to lower the nose a little bit. About right there is where you want to hold that nose for level flight. Go and put your left hand on that trim wheel and start adjusting that as necessary. And that's going to be really responsive as well. Yeah. And we'll maintain about 2,000 feet. All right, let's go to the left. Remember to use that rudder. There you go, that's perfect amount right there. Like I just moved my toes and that's yeah, that's all you have to do is just tighten your feet or something and it works. And we'll go straight ahead. Can't believe I get to log flight in a T6. Heck yeah. All said and done, we'll be pretty close to a half hour in the airplane. Awesome. So that's pretty good. Only seen it on YouTube videos. Oh, on the YouTube, yeah? Yeah. You been watching our videos on it, or just finding T6 videos in general? Just T6 videos. Yeah. F-18 videos. There you go. If you give me your email address, I'll send you a link of a buddy of mine flying an F-18 that shoots down an F-15 in a dogfight. Awesome. An F-15. Does he take him out? Yeah, it was, you know, if they were practicing against the Air Force over in Japan. Oh, okay. And, Tsuji or whatever? They were out over the water somewhere. Oh, okay. I'm not sure where they were at, but the guy flying the F-18 used to be the office manager at Warbird Adventures. Oh, wow. But then he was also a Top Gun instructor, so he had a little advantage, I think, over the F-15 pilot. Wow. All right, you ready to do some maneuvering? Yeah. Okay, we're going to start off with a wingover. Nice. It's a climbing turn followed by a descending turn. All right. But it's a lot more fun than it sounds. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate one to the right. I'm going to have you fly one to the left, okay? Okay. All right, I have control of the airplane. Just follow along, though, on the controls. Okay. So even when we're doing some heavy maneuvering like this, not really heavy maneuvering, but, you know, more than just normal turns, you still don't need a lot of control input. All right, so we got some speed, about 170 miles an hour. We're going to raise the nose. Here's the climb, and we're going to go to the right. Here's the climbing turn. We get slow, nose comes down. Here's a descending turn, and now we're going to level the wing. How was that? Awesome. Now it's your turn. All right. You have the airplane. I have the airplane. Just start gently pulling back on the control stick. Nice steady pull. Pretty much once we start this pull, we're going to continue throughout the whole maneuver. You're going to go left. So left stick. There you go. Pull back on the stick a little more. That's good right there. Okay. Perfect. Just not yet. Just let the nose fall. Now I'll start rolling right. A little bit of right pedal. And we'll recover from the dive because that ground looks real hard down there. How was that? That was awesome. All right. You want to see a roll? I do want to see a roll. Okay, here we go. Follow along. We're going to raise the nose. And we're going to go to the left. All right? We're not going to leave our seats. We're just going to sit here, and the whole world just rotates around us like this. How was that? Literally the coolest thing I've ever done. You want to try it? I do want to try it. All right, you have the airplane. I have the airplane. We have the airspeed. Start pulling back on the control stick. All right. Nice steady pull. Nice steady pull. Keep going. Now stop. Now all the way to the left. All the way over. All the way. All the way. And just hold it over there until we're right side up again. Keep it over there. Oh. Good stuff. Nicely done. Yes. All right. Right turn for me. And we're going to maintain 1,500 feet in the turn here. Nicely done. Thanks. Very good job. You're a rarity, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. Most people, especially pilots, when they do that first roll in this airplane, they don't put the stick all the way over. Really? And you did, so thank you. You just made my job easier. That's good. All right, straight ahead.
I gotta admit, I was a little bit hesitant to do that, too.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, huh, am I supposed to do this?
Yep, you're doing good. Yeah, the first ones are always like that. When I started flying aerobatics 25 years ago. And the first, few hours doing that, you're like, man, what the heck am I doing? It goes against everything you've been trained to do in an airplane.
Right.
4087, visibility 10. A few clouds, 3,500. Temperature 29er, dew point 22. Altimeter 29er, 6. Booster approaching use, landing runway 15. Caution for birds, on about to the airport. Runway 624 is closed. Advise you have Zulu.
Alright, so we're going to start heading back to the airport for our overhead arrival, okay? Kind of like what the military, it's a carrier-style approach type of landing there. We're going to overfly the runway at 1,000 feet, and then we'll do probably a right 360-degree descending turn to land. Awesome. And that was developed in World War II by the Brits with the Corsair. When the Americans got the Corsair, they realized they couldn't see over the nose when they're trying to land that thing on the carrier. And so the Navy was actually going to abandon the Corsair and just give them all to the Marines and have them just all land-based. But the Brits, who were also operating the Corsair, said, no, we need them on the boats. So what can we do? So what they do is they overfly the runway, and then they keep it in this constant descending turn. That way they can see over the nose and see whether we're going to be lining up to land.
I had no idea.
Yep, and so we have the same practice here in the T6, especially us, because normally you'd fly this airplane from the front seat if you're by yourself. But we don't from the back seat, so it's a good way we can keep the runway in sight. Tower Texan 2, 9 south overhead.
Texan 2, roger, report 2 mile initial, runway 15, right brake.
Texan 2. How long you down? How long you down here in Florida for?
Only until Wednesday.
Okay.
Sure, 729 Juliet Romeo, fly runway heading, runway 15, clear takeoff, traffic is...
What else are you doing besides flying T6s?
Just kind of hanging out. We're on vacation, so I'm going to the pool and beach and stuff like that.
There you go.
054, traffic is Sierra's taking runway for departure. Just square off that turn to final.
We'll square it up, 054, roger.
But I would definitely rather do this than anything else.
8 southwest with information Zulu for touch and go, day 03 November Delta.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome stuff, man.
Arrow 3 November Delta, roger, report 3 miles southwest of the airport over the water towers inbound for runway 15, right traffic.
So 3 miles for...
Alright, you can see the airport at 1 o'clock.
803 November Delta.
Yeah. And we're going to fly past it. And we're going to maintain 1,500 feet.
Alright. Just kind of aim where I'm going right now?
Yes. Okay.
Semi-tower helicopter 33 echoes up for Gator lane.
Helicopter 33 echo, roger.
How touchy this stick is.
Yeah, they did a good job. Actually, the reason why it rolls so light is if you look at the ailerons, they have what looks like
054,
what looks like trim tabs on them.
Yeah. Echo or alpha.
Those are actually.
We'll go to Alpha 3.
Let's do a left turn.
054, thank you.
If you look at them, they go the opposite way.
Yeah.
When you move the aileron, that kind of acts like the boost tabs or whatever you want to call them.
Oh.
contact.
It's like power steering on the roll right there. Without those, this stick would be really heavy in the roll. You look straight ahead, there's the Epcot golf ball out there.
Oh yeah.
803 November Delta 3 Southwest.
Arrow 3 November Delta, Roger. Report to midfield, right downwind, runway 15.
Wilco 15, 803 November Delta.
Texan 2, let's make it a left brake, runway 15, clear to land.
Right turn, left brake, clear to land, 15, Texan 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue this turn, we're just going to line up with the runway. Alright?
Alright. Your control or my control?
Your control.
Alright.
Because we still have to overfly the runway.
Right.
And we're going to do that at 1,000 feet. We're going to maintain altitude for right now, though.
Okay.
803 November Delta, right midfield, 154, touch and go.
Arrow 803 November Delta, Roger. Continue down, I'll call you base.
Wilco 803 November Delta.
Alright. We'll start going right again, and we'll line up with the runway. Alright. Once we roll out, let's lower the nose, and we're going to descend to 1,000 feet. Alright. Feeling good up there?
Feeling good.
Alright. Okay, start a left turn, left turn. And I have the airplane for the landing.
You have the airplane.
Good job bringing us home. Alright, landing gear's coming down. You'll feel a couple little bumps, they lock into place. Down locked on the left, down locked on the right. We're going to keep the turn going here.
23 Echo, Roger. And traffic is an arrow 3 northwest of the field, about to turn right base in final.
I'll look for traffic 33 Echo.
Arrow 3 November Delta, you can start that base turn, and traffic is a helicopter transition in east to west over 192 at 800 feet, and you're going to be number 2 final.
They're split flaps, so you're not going to see them from the cockpit, but you can definitely feel them when they come down.
Traffic 803 November Delta.
Landing gear's down, lock flaps are down, trim is set. Mixture is full rich, prop to go. Propeller full forward before landing checklist is complete. Runway is clear, we've been cleared to land. On the ground. Nice. And don't tell my boss I gave you 2 bonus minutes here.
I'll take it.
You can open your canopy up if you'd like.
Texan 2, turn right next taxiway, monitor ground point 7, taxi to parking via Delta Charlie.
Texan 2 copies, thanks.
Arrow 3 November Delta, runway 15, clear touch and go. After touch and go, make right, close traffic, report midfield downwind.
Alright, you want to taxi this thing?
I can try.
Alright, toes on the bottom of the pedals again.
Got it.
With your right hand, you're going to hold the stick right here. Start feeding in a little bit of right pedal. Just a little bit. There you go. Hey, remember those S turns we were doing?
Yeah.
We're going to do those. We're just going to go from side to side on the taxiway here.
Okay.
With just enough angle so we can see down the taxiway and make sure we're not going to hit anything. So we'll go over to the left side here. We'll neutralize the pedals. We're looking right. And now we'll just start swinging back to the right. There we go. This is S turning, of course, because we can't see anything in the airplane, right?
Yeah.
And just small amounts of rudder. There you go. A little more left there. And neutralize it here so we have just enough angle. There we go. Perfect. Back to the left. You want to lead it just a little bit. Alright? So when you get to about right here, we'll start putting in some right pedal. We'll stop the right pedal. We'll just go over here now and start leading into the left. And we're going to make the next left turn. So go to the right just a little bit. And now we'll start a left turn. We'll take the inside corner. All the while I'm looking down the taxiway we're going to be going down, make sure it doesn't look like anything's in the way. So far so good. We'll just go over to the right side of the taxiway. A little bit different from taxiing assessment.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you don't have to maintain centerline and no one's going to yell at you about it. I really like that.
American 85 Echo Whiskey, looking to pick it up the correct, please.
Nice and easy, small movements. Back to the left. Back to the right, start feeding to the right pedal, just very smooth, there you go.
Expect 900,000, 10 minutes after departure. Frequency 119.4.
Then we'll go left a little bit.
31.
Neutralize the pedals. Just go straight. Alright, I've got the airplane coming on. Alright. Because coming up next, the hardest part of the whole flight, that's getting in the shelter without hitting anything.
November 5 Echo Whiskey, we're back right.
What do you think? You like it?
Oh yeah. That was so cool.
Alright, Ben, awesome job. You can start undoing your belts and harnesses. I'll be right up there to give you a hand out.
Alright.
Thanks for flying.
Thank you.
My pleasure.